Nakitlong ka Ri Khasi. Ngiwan lam siya pi ko sngur bakhuit parpasngam. Ka beats aqua. Shpausnem dang yai pinja sliang.
Got your results? Looking for a new course in nursing and paramedical course? Admission open at one of the topmost colleges in the country, East-West Group of Institution Bangalore, recognized by Indian Nursing Council and Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science. Choose your courses on your screen. Hurry up, limited seats available. For more details, you can contact the link given below.
Hello, Mr. Datta. Thank you for being with me here today. My name is Aditya Zerti and I'm from T7 News. And I'm here today with the founder of NEDI, Somjit Datta.
Zadi, first of all, thank you for welcoming me here in this lovely studio and looking forward to gracefully do the program today and make the entire Northeast understand what Northeast Development Initiative is doing now.
Thank you. So to give the audience a bit of context, the Northeast Development Initiative, also short for NEDI, was established under ABK Media to address a significant historical gap in the region. While Northeast has incredible resources and talent, it still lacked a lot in terms of supply chains as well as networks that limited its scale globally. So therefore, NEDI's journey has been about bridging the gap by moving from raw materials to real infrastructure, just like the 45 metric ton coal storage facility you established in Mauble just last month.
Yes, Zadi, it's a story, it's a vision actually. That is what you can see is just the tip of the iceberg, what we have done. But you know, the actual journey started 10 years, 15 years back when I have been part of the advisory for smart city in Guwahati, when the Guwahati smart city was happening. So from that time onwards, my engagement, my love, my passion for Northeast has just, you know, accumulated. So when we have been doing that, we had in mind, it sounds my first company being established in 2005 in Bangalore, and then when we reached Northeast around 2010 and 12, we precisely and very clearly understood that for us, people who are belonging from Eastern region and Northeast region must do something for the state and the region as a whole. Then our journey just started. And from last 5 years, Northeast Development Initiative, the organization which is formed under the aegis of ABK Media India Private Limited, have been working very carefully and very passionately towards making Northeast a global format. You know, we are not just working in Northeast, or we are not just working for inside the all 8 states of Northeast. What our head office is in Pune, our corporate office, we have offices in Bangalore and Mumbai as well. And what we are doing is we are trying to promote Northeast, the talent, the beautiful natural beauty it has, and most importantly where Northeast stands today, we are trying to reflect it to the globe. So the work is a little easier for us because we have been working from cities like Mumbai and cities like Bangalore, which is a global hub. So for us, taking this, what we have seen in the real life, what is the total you know, it is a talent pool. Northeast is a talent pool. You name natural resources, you name it, anything in terms of music, you name it, anything in terms of other sports, this is actually a talent pool. What has happened is in last 15 years, the growth and development we have been seeing. Now Northeast Development Initiative started its first program and format few years back when we worked very closely with Fisheries Department, and Fisheries Department, we approached them, Animal Husbandry, we approached them, and we have been working very closely in making a complete self-sustainable hub for fisheries. You know, Meghalaya is as well as the entire East comes under this Actist policy. Initially it was Lucist, now it is an Actist policy, and Actist, act first, that's what our Prime Minister talks about, and we have been doing that. We have we have shortlisted how Meghalaya can become a hub for the entire fish and livestock, for not just the state, for the entire region, and towards its connectivity to Southeast Asia, countries like Vietnam, countries like Myanmar. There's a huge requirement, so we are trying to fill up this gap. and this gap will be filled up only when we take the initiative to bring the rest of the resources from other places to this place. When you talked about this 45 metric ton, yes, we are the biggest, you know, the largest metric in terms of the metric ton, the largest, but it is this the beginning. We have started in Meghalaya last week, on 29th. Our Honorable Minister was there. Directors from the Fisheries and Animal Husbandry were there to present, to encourage us, to motivate us. And when we did this, we have been for last 6 months before that, there's the fishes are coming. We are trying to show how much the fishes can be part of it, where this fish will go after it come, and how, most importantly, how it will create a ecosystem and framework for the youth here. See, what we have done is we have tied up with MRB and SBI, the bank, where we have 30, every district we have now distributors. After the CNF JW, JMAQ is our CNF partners, and there is the distributors coming in. From every distributors we have encouraged 130 to 40 entrepreneurs every district, young entrepreneurs, to take loan, that we are the bank guarantors for them, and these they will be utilizing for making themselves an entrepreneur. So in next 6 months, what you see is around 100 to 200 entrepreneurs being developed in the state. So this is how slowly and steadily we're going ahead in the next level. Even last in my this visit, we have tied up with Don Bosco ITI, and we have met and collaborated with Father. We have started a program which we are going to be started from September, which is called Cold Storage Management and Cold Storage Structure Construction. So this 1 month program will give a deep insight to the students here to learn what cold storage is, how cold storage can be made, how it has to be maintained, how the annual maintenance has to be taken care. So while doing this, what we are doing is we are encouraging students to understand, because cold storage is a need of the day for Northeast. Any farmers who have their main farming coming up from across Northeast, they can keep now in any of our district. We have the cold storage, they can keep the stuff there. But it is not just about making a cold storage, it is about how to make, how to maintain. So this back integration also we are doing it together.
Thank you so much for answering that. Now, Mr. Datta, looking back at where NEDI started, how has been your journey in making this vision into a reality?
Okay, if you ask me, vision is big for us. We are still achieving and trying to achieve the vision. Reality is slowly, when we see that reality will happen when there will be no need for NEDI at one day. That will be the reality, you know. We don't, this is the vision, that when the state doesn't require anybody to be self-sustained, that is when the reality comes in. So we are looking forward to, you know, when we talk about our vision, we want to see 100% youth engagement, either as a form of entrepreneurs or as a form of youth activities in jobs. And what we have seen is this beautiful intense talent pool that we have. They love to work in this state. In other states, what you have seen, people go out, do some job, and they get settled. But here the most beautiful part is they love to go, study and come back, use their knowledge, skill and do it here. Only thing is, that is where the gap was lying. We are now trying to bridge that gap through Northeast Development Initiative. For example, we are coming up with another project, which is an aviation project. There we require a lot of people to build helipads. Now we have tying up with institutes who can constructions, who can do small, a helipad is a big thing to do. But there are a lot of work that gets distributed in making a helipad construction. We are getting into the last mile connectivity with the students, with the youth, with the colleges to make this happen. So our vision is, of course, making an unified vision where we understand the strength of Northeast, specifically Meghalaya to say, and then reflecting this strength to the globe. Now time has come for the globe to come to Northeast. So far it has been Northeast and we are going to other cities. Now it is the time which is the reverse system will start very soon, where people will come, they will come to companies, will come and invest here because they can see the growth. There is a Southeast Asian connectivity, as I have already mentioned, that Act East policy. Due to the nearness, the business can happen very thriving format from Northeast. So like Assam, Guwahati, we have a big network. Now same with Meghalaya, same with Sikkim, same. We can have this as hubs for IT, hubs for ITES sector, and of course lot of AI. AI we have proposed now, like Tripura we have been, and we have signed an MOU with Tripura government also to create an IT hub there, an AI hub there. And fisheries is something which I have described. So vision is not just doing one project, two project, to keep on going and doing things which is required for the state as an engagement, and of course creating the entire Meghalaya and the northeast as a hub for globe, wherein the integration happens, that it is both the world meets together. It is same country and we are meeting each other together, promising a very beautiful 2047 Bikshit Bharat. That is the vision for all of us.
Mr. Datta, what is the story behind NADI and what challenges in the Northeast made it necessary?
Okay, I will tell you, when we talk about Northeast Development Initiative, we must talk about about ABK Media India Private Limited. That is the parent company where you are born from. ABK Media India Private Limited, with the directors from Northeast, from Assam. Ms. Aruna Chakrabarti, she is the director of the company, and there are other company directors who are all from Northeast, but they are settled outside India, so outside India and outside Northeast for a long time. For 20 years they have been working. Now they have started a program. They wanted to start something, and that is why, if you know ABK, that name come from Ango Bongo Kalingo. That is how the name came in, and we started from that. And our main motto is to promote Northeast in the corporates. Nobody has done it so far. We have a lot of corporate engagement workshops that goes on. For example, we have done with one of the companies called Barclays, which is our client base, the workshop on how to the bamboo workshop. This is exclusively a Northeast speciality. What we have done, we have done a workshop with Mask of Majuli, which is from Assam. So these are the kind of workshop that brings more and more prominence to the art, culture and heritage of Northeast. So ABK, being a company which is working meticulously and passionately with art, culture and heritage of Northeast and promote it across and taking it their youth engagement, Northeast Development Initiative was formed to make the project successful in Northeast. The projects like, as I said, projects like aviation, which we have just started. We are planning to have all aviation through airports, helipads to connect all the and the helipad, all the districts together. We have this fishery project where it is a very ambitious project with us. We have an equestrian forum project which is coming up. It's a Meghalaya government has already started equestrian forum. As you know, it is a horses all about. So there are a lot of horses and military horses which have been, and the story of horses and polo started with Manipur. So again, it is the Northeast connect that matters. So that is how we have, and I will not say that it happened in one day. It is very difficult to convince the government convince the investors. The way we work, it is a PPP model always, where we have our private investors in place, where we have government as an endorsement partner, and we have NEDA and ABK framing up everything, making it happen together. So that is how the story, the challenges have been. We sometimes need to talk about how the program, why should the investors invest, why should the investors come in, there the challenges comes in. Then government feels that why should sometimes it should be, why not government have the 100% stake. So these kind of togetherness, story of growing together, is that how a nation is built, and that is how we have been able to overcome the challenges and take it forward.
Now, what are the key milestones of NADI from its inception to now?
Okay, in last 5 years, it's a journey. We are just going and doing our work, and we will not say it milestone. It is just one after the other. We are just trying to do what we do best in promoting and growing Northeast together. And our best engagement, what I feel, is the love and connect. That is the milestone. That is the achievement. What we are getting from Northeast, from Meghalaya, the lovely people of Meghalaya, they love us a lot, and they feel that yes, they have shown that confidence and love in us. That yes, we are capable and fortunate enough, and we have they have given us an opportunity to work here and make the state grow together with them. So counting on the milestone part of it, yes, of course, the project which we have done with the fisheries and animal husbandry, the fishery project, we have started with one. Now we are almost 13 cold storage lined up, and it is all, each and every district we are doing it. And the happiest part is all the youth engagement is happening through it. And in related to this, as I said, we are also creating task masters in this particular skills, like how to make this particular cold storage work, how this engineers will happen come up for this. So this is one of the milestone for us. The second milestone, of course, as I said, we are going ahead with projects like ornamental fish. If you know, for that matter, Meghalaya has the highest number of ornamental fishes in the world. 384 various categories of ornamental fishes, and these are indigenous fishes, ornamental. You don't get it anywhere in the world. So we have proposed this time government to create an experience center of this ornamental fish, which will be tourist attraction for everybody. So we are going ahead with this project also. With the aviation, as I said, we find a need that all the district needs to be more connected in terms of agro usage, in terms of medical emergency things. So we have proposed to our honorable Minister of Tourism, Mr. Timothy Shira, that if we can do a pilot project of helicopters, being in one or two helicopters, and it is I would like to announce it that we have already got investments for that from the PPP model and the investors at the private level, and we are very soon looking forward to fly our first helicopter from Shillong to Medipatta, where your first railway station also. That pilot project is on the way. So these are few of this which we talk about, and there are a lot of other things. As I said, the equestrian project is coming up. National games also, we are looking forward to make more and more sports related equipment, sports related hubs here, so that people, the local youth gets the encouragement and the sports fraternity grows.
These milestones show a lot of great progress. Now moving on, what other major investments or projects is NEDI rolling out across northeastern states this year?
Okay, we have been working very closely with Meghalaya. Now, last week we have a sign up with the state of Tripura. Tripura is, as you know, it is one of the 8 sisters, and we have been interacting very closely. We got an opportunity to have a very powered lunch meeting with the Honorable Minister of Industries there, along with the Secretary, and we have proposed for equally a fisheries entire hub there also. We have proposed for a AI cultural hub in the state of Tripura, where it is required as well. And we have also proposed to entire artisans. They have lot of artisans and across Tripura, from bamboo to cane, various kind. So we have proposed to create a complete e-commerce site along with Industrial and Ministry of Commerce there, to create it in a portal format, and it will be a ministry's portal in collaboration with government of industrial collaboration there, and NEDI will be taking lead in that. So these are the few things which we are doing in Northeast. We have received tremendous response from Manipur and Nagaland also. Nagaland, again, we have Manipur, yes, we are trying to build up a sports infrastructure hub there. As you must be knowing, lot of sports, even the cricket bat wood comes from Manipur. So we are trying to build up a sports infrastructure hub there, and so that all the infrastructure related to sports which we get in places like Punjab and other part, we are trying to build it here, and so that the hub can be created for Eastern region and Southeast Asian countries. So at present, apart from Meghalaya, we are working very closely with state of Assam, with state of Tripura, with the state of Nagaland and Manipur. Yes, of course, other states will be touch basing very soon.
Now, who is NEDI's parent company, and how does ABK work globally to support Northeast?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. How NEDI come up from our parent company. As I said, it is ABK Media India Private Limited, with our visionary directors like Ms. Aruna Chakrabarti, then we have Rudrapatim Ray, and we have other directors across. People sitting in Dallas, people sitting in Mumbai, they have envisioned for 20 years this something to come up for East and Northeast region. With this vision they started. And they have started not just promoting anything, they have started promoting the entire Northeast region to the corporates. I remember the first meeting with one of the Fortune 500 companies. They asked they said that we have not heard anything where a company is pitching for 8 states youth engagement HR through an HR engagement program. They loved it, and believe me, the whole globe is supporting us. I will name the companies like Barclays, companies like Citibank, companies like ONGC. They are happy to have engagement and workshop related to Northeast related. They want to know Northeast. We have created facility centers inside to make them know about Northeast tourism. So that is how ABK started with their strength with the corporate. From corporates we moved to people in Northeast. As we are working, we understood, yes, now time has come for us to build something which will work within the system there and create more. So with this, we started a film. We have a part of a film as thing where we have created a Vietnamese film. The entire dubbing is done in Meghalaya. The entire youth, what we used to do in Bollywood, what we used to do in Mumbai, we have done, and people are so happy with this youth who has done the dubbing. So this is just an example to make you understand where we are coming from. We are trying to take this youth engagement to the next level where they are global leaders. Northeast is the global leader. That is the vision that we have. So that is how, with the inspiration of ABK Media India Private Limited, we are going ahead now.
I haven't heard about that before. It's a very interesting perspective on the global connection. Now, can you please tell us about your book, Northeast Connect, and what it covers, its theme, and how it relates to NADI's mission?
Okay, this is a very something very close to my heart. I would like to show this book to you. This is called Northeast Connect. This is written by me. Though it is written in 3 months, it took actually 10 years for me to, make it what it is as a book. So I have been associated with Northeast for last 20 years, and I have seen the changes. I have seen the phenomenal changes that Northeast gone through. So we want to put it and inculcate in the minds of the youth outside Northeast, to the global leaders outside Northeast, that Northeast is ready now. Northeast is ready to imbibe. Northeast is ready to give what it has. So what I have tried doing in this, I have created 8 chapters in this book, started from Assam to Meghalaya, and all the 8 states are each chapters. Every chapter I have showed what Northeast was 10 years, 15 years back, how the region, what is its main, how it has not, that state has come up, what is its heritage, what is its language, how many languages it has, with so much of diversity, still how beautiful it is. So all these 8 states, for example, I have given Meghalaya is known for few things which we all know, like Lakadong. Meghalaya, that is the GI tag. I have tried to introduce to the world that. So these are few things, like Assam also, the Mekla Chadar, if you have been knowing. I have been talking about it. And so in every state, what is there, how the youth are getting engaged through it, and how it is a prosperous state now. It is not a state which was there 15 years back. Anybody coming to Guwahati gets start seeing the kind of beauty. It is one of the best airports today in the world, not just India. In fact, it has got one of the best airports award this year. So this is the change. That change is brought by the youth of these 8 states together. So this is what I have tried to put in my books. And it is not just about the future. It is not just about what we are today. I have tried to show, Northeast, every tribal community, what is the tribal indigenous communities, how beautifully unique they are. And like they have their own way of dance, their own drinks that they make, they have their own jewelry that they make. I have tried to put what is the jewelry wedding collections for all the states. How one state has 3, like for example, Meghalaya has Jaintia, has Garo, has Khasi, but still these 3 beautiful languages, how they co-harmonize together. So this is all about my book, knowing Northeast and connecting to Northeast. Thankfully and fortunately, I have proposed this book to AICT all over all India, where we are also, ABK is also the educational partners for Northeast for AICT programs. So we have proposed this book as coming into the MBA optional courses, and hopefully you are looking forward to that. Now henceforth, anybody across India going and reading about Northeast is possible through this book, which will be taken as an optional program. NADI has been always inspired by Swami Vivekananda's saying, that it is the youth of the country that defines what the state of the country is. So we have been always talking about the development, growth, infrastructure, ecosystem and framework building for the youth. Give them what they need and they will create the leadership capability and capacity. So with this vision, we started NADI Youth Awareness Youth Program. So for example, music. Music is a very important matter of heart for entire Meghalaya. There are almost 20 plus music band which have signed up with us, whom we are promoting globally, nationally for them. So like this, we have also worked with the film industry. Film industry, we have done the film festival with Meghalaya government tourism, and we have identified lot of talents who are very good in like for example dubbing, for example acting, for example camera. We have tried to keep them under one positioning and promote them together, not just in Northeast, outside Northeast also. Most importantly is the entrepreneurship and the job and creation that we have done for this youth engagement through our aviation program, through the fisheries program. We have been also bank guarantors for few of these great districts, young talents for the sports, for the aviation and other people, where they're getting engaged and learning. Like Don Bosco, as I said, we have started a collaboration program with lot of training, how to create cold storages, how to create houses, that is basically which is all prefabricated houses. So we are giving them training so that they can become our assets in the long run. That is how the story of youth engagement started, and it is continuing.
Now, what AI and technology are being seen as the new visions for Northeast. So what do you see them doing in Northeast's future?
See, artificial intelligence is the future of the world. It is not just for Northeast, it is the future of the world. Now, we have that best artificial intelligence conclave that happened in India. Across globe, people participated. And you believe me, there are so many people, so many young students, young achievers who are there from AI excellence. Now, we have proposed government to create an AI hub, AI cultural format and AI excellence center along with NADI. And that will bring the gap, or not just for the AI. AI is actually a mean to an end to make life easier for people who are not getting it. People in the village. Now, for example, how we have used AI in our villages where the farmers are getting the vegetables done. Now they don't have to go anywhere. They can see in their mobile when the van is coming to pick it up, what is the temperature of the prawns, or what is the temperature of the fish they are going to take. So this is all about AI. Artificial intelligence is actually enabling other main sources of life and livelihood easier, and that is what we are doing with AI in creating an artificial intelligence hub and culture across.
What message do you have to industrialists who may want to invest in Northeast but are hesitant to do so?
Okay, this is something I would really love taking this opportunity as this platform, to appeal to the entire industrialist. I being part of this industry as an industrialist from Northeast. I am basically working in across with Mumbai and Pune and Bangalore. My earnest request and earnest appeal to all the industrialists across is to come and experience Northeast. You don't have to invest. You come and experience Northeast. I am very sure you will fall in love with the culture of this place. You will feel in love with the entire scenario of this place and the kind of what we require today, the ease of doing business. You will not get it in most of the states what we get it today in Northeast. At one go you get government nods, at one go you get tax saving schemes that we have for the industrialist, and of course using the local talent with the best youth engagement format. This is going to be the zone for investment for the next decades to come.
Lily, Pikalan.
Kanda pitaray kami kabisa. Baling itu na hadu kami.
Kenambay kami kanyan.
Mano bawan kata baci?
Kau lawan. Lawan kamu.
Ila khamsi taman ta.
Bila suupalan. Wat nom dan jeng tiang i ai. Mentato penhiar mensiam suki-suki bat ngamo.
Kali jono kan ni? Ba, ka hospital tinggal aja kai nang ni. Kabai kali pan?
Kabai kali latip ke sarkar.
Pintia shua hang ni hadu nda depor kamu.
Wat ko selaitan.
Ba kan skim kalaya rap shibun ya kilong yeng kum jong pi.
Shim ka ka bam. Ku boleh shibun sister. Gidan kaman siwi ay.
Em peruk kalau hika sarkar.
Ku boleh shibun. Ila dan aku jaga ka babyang.
Ke sarkar ka jarab ikit kiba ablang.
Ku boleh shibun.
Sister, hapsiu kat nama.
Ka sarkar kala siulat iki jinglut jing separo.
Kabli sipuan ma.
Ngi ki bakar do ngampoi perkhat banyo kum kani ke jing yarap. Hawat kan?
Kanika Chief Minister Safe Motherhood Scheme. Kalau ai jing rap yang isibun bah ki patba.